everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor Lee, and as you can tell, I'm outside. Instead of reviewing a movie, I decided that maybe I should do another tie-dye. And this time I'm gonna try to do one for the 4th of July. So I'm gonna be doing red, white, and blue. So as you can see, I'm wearing the one that I did last time. Let's see. And also, as you can see, it definitely did not stay black or charcoal like the dye had previously indicated. And I think a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that the color does wash out. So I am already getting dye on me, and I have a funny story about that. So this time, instead of using the fabric dye, I'm going to be using an actual tie-dye kit that I got from Target. If you watched my previous video, you kind of saw what that looked like, and I believe that I said that it was around $10. Again, that's at Target. So I filled these little things up with water. It already had the color powder in it, and the directions said that once you add the water, just to shake it well. Be very careful when you shake it and where you shake it, because I don't think I screwed the cap on well enough or something, and so when I shook it, I think I shook it a little too vigorously, and a bunch of the dye started coming out all over the bathroom. It's on my foot. And I shook this one a little bit out here. See, it came out onto my finger and onto my chair. So you really do have to be pretty careful with this. Some people walked by and I got kind of nervous. Ironically, it was the same people that walked by last time I was filming. So now I'm about to rubber band my shirt. So I started out with just going and getting a plain shirt that I actually already got red dye on. I got this from Target. Obviously that's my favorite store. And I think it was only like $8. But I had fun last time, so I'll have fun this time. I'm gonna take it like this and just kind of like sling it around itself. Like that. And maybe I'll do it like that. Yeah. And I'm gonna twist it some more. Like this. And start putting the rubber bands onto it. Because I learned in maybe kindergarten or first grade, can't really remember, that when you take the primary colors of blue and red and mix them, it makes a secondary color purple. I'm going to be using the white shirt to my advantage by breaking up the red and the blue dye. Hopefully that'll prevent it from bleeding into each other and creating purple, because like I said, this is supposed to be patriotic in nature, and as far as I last checked, purple does not apply to the flag. Personally, I think that when it comes to stuff like this, just have fun with it. I mean, if it doesn't turn out exactly like you want, then you'll know for next time kind of what not to do, and you just have another shirt to kind of wear around the house or tie-dye in the next time, because this obviously does get everywhere, so you don't want to be wearing something that you really like or something nice when you do this. I'm not measuring out the spaces that I'm putting between them. I'm just kind of going for it. Wrapping up my shirt. It is time for me to start dyeing the moment of truth. I'm going to take the cap off. I already shook it up. You saw me do that and get even more on everything. So I'm going to start putting the red on. Just going to squeeze it on. kind of just rolling off the shirt, honestly. I'm gonna dip it in because this is the bottom part, so it's gonna be a little easier for me to do that. I'm not sure. I just realized I was gonna do white between all of them. Dip into what is collecting in the bottom of this to kind of spread it around, and I'm kind of getting it a little bit of everywhere, so I'm gonna have to be like very, very careful when doing the blue. Right now it just looks like I kind of stabbed someone. Okay, I'm gonna dump that into the grass. I'm gonna lay that down. Take off these gloves. And put on some more so I can do the blue. It's really hard to get these gloves on. It's like very hot outside and my hands are already kind of sweaty. As planned. Already not separating like I want it to, so I'm just gonna go for it and just kind of get it a little bit of everywhere. It's fine, right? It's fine. It'll be fine. It really is just getting everywhere. I'm just gonna squeeze some off over here. That's fine. That is fine. This is what it looks like right now. Pull out some saran wrap and start wrapping up the shirt like I did last time to kind of help the color stay moist enough to soak in to everything. Just finished wrapping it. It kind of looks a little bit like a caterpillar wrapped in a chrysalis. So maybe it will turn into a beautiful butterfly when it's done curing, if that's even a word for this. Yeah, I do have to let this sit for a while. It does say like 24 hours if you really want the colors to be pretty dark. I'm gonna time it for about, I don't know, oops, maybe 4 hours again, and then I'll make a judgment from there. So I guess it's a little darker out here, so I had to bring out a light. It's been about 4 hours and 30 minutes, so now we're gonna take it apart. But first I'm gonna put on my gloves. So I'm going to unwrap the shirt from the saran wrap. And start cutting off the rubber bands. I'm just going to toss them in the bucket that I use to kind of catch the excess tie-dye because I don't want to litter. Okay, so I just cut it all off, as you can see, and now I'm going to unfurl it. Oops, I hope I didn't just cut the shirt. Because there is so much white, I actually think that I'm going to try and put some more rubber bands on it and just kind of see what happens. Just give it a little bit more coloring. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so as you can see, it is the next day, and I am wearing the shirt that I tie-dyed. It actually turned out okay, believe it or not. I mean, better than I thought it was going to, and I think adding the extra really did help before I decided to call it quits. As you can see, some of it did turn purple, so okay. Let's talk about the pros and cons of the dye that I used this time. So last time I just used regular fabric dye, and yes, it did not come out being the charcoal gray, but it still came out to look pretty good. This time I actually used a dye kit, and the colors turned out the way they were kind of supposed to. The pro of the other, even though I didn't use it as the directions described, was that it went on a lot better. Like, it wasn't as hard or even as messy to use. But I will say it was really hard when I used that one to rinse the shirt afterwards. So there was that, and I will say that even after I did wash it the first time as suggested, my husband and I did wear the shirts, and the second time we washed it, there was still kind of some stuff coming out. So that's kind of a con in that way. A pro of this was that even though it was like really, really messy, it was very easy to get off a lot of the surfaces that I accidentally got it on, including the siding of the house. It did come through the gloves a little bit, and I did get some on my legs and my feet by accident, but it came off like really, really easily. And I will say that the rinsing process, it didn't go that horribly. It did take a little longer to get that clear run out of it, but other than that, like, I didn't notice any kind of weird transfer in the wash other than me from wringing it out getting a little bit of color transferred into the white. And it definitely didn't do anything weird to the tub, which is really, really good during the process of rinsing it out. So I guess the only con with the dye kit was just how messy it was. I mean, I probably will use it again because I already have another shirt that I want to tie-dye. Maybe I'll film that one. I'm not sure yet. But I don't know. I'm not sure if the difference was really the items themselves or the fact that I did let this one sit a lot longer before I tried to rinse it. Like, this had a lot longer to dry out than the previous tie-dye. But either way, I'm very excited to get to wear this for the 4th, and maybe you guys can also make one to wear on the 4th of July too. If you do, I would love to see a photo, or you can leave a comment below letting me know that you did it, or even just letting me know what you think of this one. Please be kind. Totally go over to our channel and look at the rest of our videos. We have a lot of neat content. If you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button, you will be updated when we upload new videos that you can check out in real time when they are uploaded. I'll try better next time. Let me know if you want to see me do something like this again, or if you guys have something that you would like to see me try, and I will try and give it a go. Until next time, I'll see you next time. Bye!